Well, welcome to LibreOffice Base for exam question 2017 part 2. Here we're going to do the next bit of the exam paper, and that is to create a form to display the data. So let me just hide my simple screen recorder. Okay, how do we do this? Well, I'm going to click on the Raspberry Pi, go to Office, launch the database program, Base. And I'm not creating a new one this time. I'm opening the one we've just used, and it was called employees, so I can open it. And there it is there, so open. So this is the one we've just done, and in fact, all I did was in the last video was fill in the employee table. So let's just have a quick look at that before we go any further. There we go. Open that thing to view. This is the one where we change the data itself, the records, if you like. And there we are. I've added, I put the first one in, and now I've added the rest, and hopefully you've done the same. All right, so that's what we've got there. Now what we want to do is create a form to display this data. So we're going to click on the forms object, and we're going to use, are we going to use a wizard for the form? Yes, we are. That specifically says use a wizard. That's because it's very time consuming designing a form in design view. Use the wizard to create the form. This shouldn't be too difficult. It's going to be a very short video, this, I hope. So it's saying, what do you want to do? Well, steps, which is step 1, field selection. Select the fields you want. So we want them all. So that's quick. Next, we got to set up a subform. We've got no subforms. I'll put this lovely color in. You can change that, but we're not using any controls here. Set the data entry. What things do we want to display? Don't allow this, don't allow that. Well, we don't want any of that. Oh, the form is to be used for entering new data only. So if I click that, we wouldn't see anything. So we're going to ignore that. Click next. What colors do we want? It's beige. Okay, we'll just leave that as it is. And what are we going to call it? Employee table. I don't like calling it a table because, does it say we can call it a table? What do we got to call it? Doesn't say, doesn't ask. So I'm just going to call this form employees. Whoops, let's put a capital S. Employees. And do we want to work with the form or do we want to modify the form? Well, we want to work with it. So finish. Pop. So it's going to leave the form there ready for us. And it, of course, it'll populate it. Whoops, will it? Yes. Oh, for a minute there, I thought it wasn't going to. Okay, so there's the form. I don't particularly like it, but that's what we've been asked to do. And now we've got to enter a couple of names, 2 new entries. So that's easy enough. We go, oh, I've already done it. How have I already done that and saved it? Well, yes, I rehearsed it and I've left the employees there. So now all I would do is click on EMO5 because you've got EMO4 there and enter their name, their first name, surname, their sex, where they're from, and their salaries. They both come from accounts. So that was even faster than I thought it was going to be. So what you would do, you would have the first 4 there. You would add these 2 simply by adding, let's add me as another one just to show you. EM07, name is Howard Kirkman, and I am, well, debatable, I am male in parts, and I am from, now these are towns, so I am from a town that you'll never guess what to call it, CWMBRAN. It's Cwmbran. In English, that means Crow Valley. But there we go. And my salary, okay, let me have 2 500, the same as every low paid worker there. I'd rather be with the low paid than the others. And I'm in, what department am I in? Say education. Education. Okay, so there we are. We've added another record and we could go on for that. I guess we should save it. There, we click it down here. Save button. Boom. There we've done. And we can close it. That was a very quick video, wasn't it? So that's great. I shall now close the video. Save the recording.